Welcome to the Garden of Eden, a paradise handcrafted by God Himself. It was a place of beauty, harmony, and peace, a home for the first humans, Adam and Eve.
In a garden so divine, where the sun forever shines, Adam and Eve walked hand in hand, in a world so pure, a promised land. In a world so pure, a promised land. In a garden so divine, where the sun forever shines, Adam and Eve walked hand in hand, in a world so pure, a promised land. In a world so pure, a promised land. So divine, where the sun forever shines, Adam and Eve walked hand in hand, in a world so pure, a promised land. In a garden so divine, where the sun forever shines, Adam and Eve walked hand in hand, in a world so pure, a promised land.
In the middle of this paradise stood two trees, one called the tree of life and the other, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God gave them just one rule.
You may eat from any tree in the garden, but not from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for if you eat its fruit, you will surely die.
It was simple. They had everything they needed. But then, temptation entered the garden.
Did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden?
We can eat from the trees, but not this one. God said we must not eat it or even touch it, or we will die.
You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like Him, knowing good and evil.
Is it so wrong to take a bite, to seek the truth, to gain the sight? What's forbidden? What's the cost? Is it freedom or is it lost?
Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful, tempting, and promised wisdom. She reached out, picked it, and took a bite. In that moment, their eyes were opened. They realized they were naked, and felt shame for the first time. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid. But God called out,
"Where are you?"
"We heard you, and we were afraid because we are naked." "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?"
She gave it to me.
It was the serpent. He deceived me.
And so, the blame game began. But actions have consequences. God spoke first to the serpent.
"Because you have done this, you are cursed above all animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all your days.
Then to Eve,
I will make childbearing painful, and your desire will be for your husband, but he will rule over you."
And finally, to Adam.
"Because you listened to your wife and ate the fruit, the ground is cursed because of you. You will eat all your life through hard work, and to dust you will return."
Once we walked in peace and light, now we leave this sacred sight. A single choice, a fateful day, and even fate so far away. One need and fate so far away. Once we walked in peace and light, now we leave this sacred site. A single choice, a fateful day, and Eden fades so far away.
Adam and Eve's disobedience changed everything, but even in their punishment, there was hope. God clothed them with animal skins, a sign of his care, and a promise of redemption to come. The story of the fall reminds us of the consequences of disobedience and the power of choice. Yet it also shows God's grace and his plan to restore what was lost.